I got to get Ally Rae on the line here. Here's the deal. I saw a new story over the weekend about, are we headed for recession? And folks in the adult industry and strippers at strip clubs and those that are on the adult platform Onlyfans, they're saying that sales are down. Their income is down, which they think this is an indication that a recession is coming. So Ally Rae, let me get Ally Rae on the phone. Ally Rae is like a big OnlyFans performer, but her story is unbelievably unique. Hang on. All right, calling Ally Rae on her cell phone. She's expecting our phone call. So she said. She'll pick up the phone.
While we're waiting, how did you two become friends?
I'll tell you the story in a minute. Well, maybe...
Does this mean we get a free password?
Maybe Ally Rae is not going to join us. I think I'm dialing correctly here.
She's making her morning OnlyFans account all over.
Well, I might be just telling the story without Ally Rae.
Oh, my God. Ally Rae hoodwinked you just...
Hey, hang on. Maybe...
Allison Rae?
Ally Rae.
Ally Rae.
Did she ask for your credit card number before she said give her a call sometime?
You know what? You know what? You know what happened?
What?
Mm-hmm.
I dialed the area code and it treated it as I didn't hit 1. So for whatever reason, the first 7 digits were a local number, I guess.
That doesn't happen.
Okay, try again.
It's okay. Try again.
Let me try it again. I think I screwed it up. Hang on.
I can see why she went on to modeling rather than nursing.
She's picking up.
All right.
What does she look like? Let's see.
Oh, she's very attractive.
Gorgeous.
I mean, how attractive is she?
Hey, Ally Rae.
Hi there.
Hey,
I seen you were trying to call. I'm like, I'm not getting a call.
I know. I was trying to call, but I didn't hit a 1. And so somehow when I dialed your area code without a 1, it treated it as like a local number or something. All right, so I know we communicated on text last night. So Roxanne, that's a very good question. Why am I in communication with an OnlyFans like top performing model, right?
Yeah, how'd you guys meet?
Oh, yeah. You trying to get me into trouble here? Is that it?
Asking
Would you guys
the
meet the
obvious
meat
question.
market?
Yeah. All right. So here's the deal. For those that don't know, this is Ally Rae. Ally Rae, you're considered one of the top income performers on OnlyFans. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yep.
All right. So here's the deal. Roxanne, if you remember about, Ally Rae, when was your first story that was in the New York Post? How long ago was that?
That was in August.
All right. So almost a year ago. Do you remember we did the story? Remember the story, Roxanne, about the Boston area RN who left her job at a hospital as a registered nurse, left her job making like $84,000 a year to get into the adult space. Remember we did the story?
To make $200,000 a month.
Right. To make from $84,000 a year to $200,000 a month. So you remember we did the story, right?
Yeah.
Well, when we did the story, Ally Rae heard about it from friends. And Ally Rae contacted me and sent me a direct message on Twitter and said, hey, MJ, a bunch of people said you were talking about me. And by the way, I'm not in Boston anymore. I live in the Tampa Bay area, and I listen to your show. I just didn't hear you this morning. So, Ally Rae, you sent me a direct message, and you said if you ever need to talk to me, get a hold of me. I'm happy to come on your show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's how it transpired. And why are we having Ally Rae on this morning? Because there was another story. Wall Street Journal had a story. Vice had a story. There's a bunch of items about the adult industry, whether it's the strip club business or whether it's the performers that are on these websites like Ally Rae, that income is down. And that apparently is an indication of an economic downturn and potentially a recession. For instance, listen to this, Vice.com. Are we headed for a recession? Ask sex workers. And the big question, listen, we got the Ukrainian situation, inflation we haven't seen in, 40 years. We've got all the supply chain issues. But what's going on is they say that the stripper business and with this new burgeoning world of online performers, that it's sort of like the canary in the coal mine, that when those sales and that income drops, that seems to be an indicator of what's coming. So Ally Rae, what have you noticed in the last couple of months?
Well, I mean, I want to preface this because I know the post, it seemed as though I was complaining about my being down, which was not the case. I've noticed there's a drop, but I think that's expected with, gas prices and everything out of control. But my message of the actual article was for creators that are not at this level to start diversifying where you're, getting your income beyond other platforms, obviously promoting my own platform, Space. So that's kind of where it was going, but I think what generally people took it is that I, was complaining that I wasn't making as much money.
All right, so from the New York Post, it says that during the pandemic, you had made as much as $200,000 a month, but recently your income on OnlyFans has fallen 25%, while other performers are seeing their incomes drop as much as 50%. Now, you do notice that income and traffic is down?
Yeah, certainly I would say there's just less discretionary income. People are buying a little bit less. It's not a huge dip for me, but I do know personally from other people and other performers that have told me they actually are done with it because they weren't even making enough to make it work. Like it actually put them out of business. And
wow.
I knew other people were being hit it hard. I have lots of other endeavors. Obviously, I'm a businesswoman at that sense, so I have other things that supplement, but I know there's a lot of performers that aren't even doing it anymore because of how bad it got. So
because there just wasn't the income people to buy the service. Now, of course, OnlyFans got a lot of attention in the last year that they were going to change the business model and take away all the adult content. But I remember we talked about this. Wait a minute. OnlyFans was like trying to go public and maybe do an IPO and get bank financing behind some kind of equity deal. And in order to do that, they said, we got to drop all the adult content. It's like, what? That is why people are going to that site for the adult content. And what I also find amazing here is, and when we originally talked about your story, it was about a registered nurse from Boston that was ditching it all to do online entertainment. And talking to you, I didn't know this, that you moved to the Tampa Bay area. Just out of curiosity, what caused you to leave Boston and move to the Tampa Bay area?
Well, actually, I think there's a little more to that story is that I did not choose to leave nursing. Actually, they forced me to. Right. They told me if I did not, somebody found out basically what I was doing on the side. I had just graduated with my doctorate. I was on my way to do nursing neonatal research in Australia. And all this came about, and I ended up losing my job because of it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So you were doing OnlyFans on the side with your RN gig, and then somebody ratted you out to the organization or the hospital group where you were, and then they gave you an ultimatum. You can't do your adult content?
Yeah, absolutely. It went on for about a month or two through management and I advocated for myself over and over. I go by an alias. I was not representing the hospital anyway. I was a massive asset to that unit. I was a fantastic nurse. I trained all of our nurses. Like I said, I had just...
Were you a neonatal nurse?
Yeah, I was a NICU nurse.
Wow. This is incredible. So you went from an RN and you're even a doctor? You have a PhD.
I do. Mm-hmm. And I had a full offer from the University of Western Australia in Perth and was scheduled to move there in July to start conducting neonatal research on photobiomodulation for neonates' eyesight for premature babies.
Wow.
And then, of course, this happened. I got let go in May, I believe it was. And so then our whole world shifted because it's like, what's going on? And not to mention, clearly financially at that point I was up to $100,000 a month before my even press came out. And I did not need...
Hold on, you were at $100,000 a month with subscribers and income on OnlyFans even before the press came out about you getting fired by the hospital?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, my
I
God. Yeah.
on my own was at 100.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the biggest month you ever had? What was the most money you ever made in 1 month?
$389,000.
Oh, my God.
That's a pretty good month.
Yeah, and that continued. I mean, it went 300,000 the next month, and it was like down to 250, and then it hovered. And so, yeah, it's a very. I don't think people understand the kind of money. People want to judge me very quickly for the type of thing I'm doing, which, by the way, is just with my husband. But until you're faced with that kind of money, I have no student loans. My kids' college is paid off. My home is paid off. I don't owe a paint on my car. There's just a lot. I just think people are quick to judge, but I'm a very educated person.
Well, obviously, I mean, you're an RN and with a PhD. So when did you start OnlyFans? When did you go on? What month, what year?
So during the pandemic, it would have been September of 2020.
Right.
And by May is when I had lost my job and was making about $100,000 a month.
Gotcha. All right. So in the time that you started to now, how much money total do you think you made online?
Oh, gosh. Well, multi-millions. I mean, I've definitely cleared over $1 million, at least on OnlyFans at minimum. Well over that, actually. I have other platforms that I'm on, and yeah, a lot.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, so are you? Yeah, go Festa.
How much is a membership to your OnlyFans page?
So it's $12 to subscribe,
all right.
And then you really make up money on videos and pay-per-view content.
So right now, the question is: are you worth 2.5 gallons of gas? That's what it is.
Well,
I mean, this is amazing that her line of work, and much respect to what you do, but your line of work is an amazing. I've never heard of this before as an economic indicator as to where your money's going. Suddenly, my Ally Rae membership is a couple of trips to work.
Right. It's it's gas. It's the economy. It's the supply chain. It's inflation. Gas prices are nuts. I don't know if you saw this, but gas, the Tampa Bay average for a gallon of gas, the new Tampa Bay average for 1 gallon of cheap gas, the low octane, the regular, is $4.76 a gallon, right? $4.76 a gallon is now the average today. That is up 18 cents from just last week. And do you know this time last year, we were paying almost $2 a gallon less. We were paying last year at this time, gas was $1.90 a gallon less, which is amazing. So that's the story here. From the strip clubs, we're hearing that volume is down at strip clubs, or they're not tipping as much. The dancers are saying that tips are down. And the reason why we're doing the story is because it appears that this industry, according to the Wall Street Journal and others, that this industry is like the canary in the coal mine. And this is the predictor that we're probably headed toward tough economic times and recession.
This is interesting to me. Don't they say that when tough times are coming, regardless, tough times or good times, you're still in bars drinking, you're still going to spend money on alcohol, you're still going to spend money going to bars? I would think that these two industries would run parallel because they're both the entertainment sort of escapism kind of thing. But so it's strange that the adult entertainment is indicator that where people are going to spend less money. It doesn't make sense.
Well, with gas again at closing in on $5 a gallon, something's got to give.
Yeah.
So I think this is an area. Ally Rae, anything else before we let you roll?
No, I appreciate you having me on. I'm excited to be a part here in Tampa. I'm very much obsessed with Florida. I love being here, and I'm very happy to be in Florida.
So Ally Rae, you're 38. How old's your husband?
38.
And how many kids do you have?
We have 3 kids, age 19, 17, and 13.
Wow. Fantastic. Tell you what, the picture of you in your nurse scrubs with your RN badge, I think that got a lot of attention when it was shown in various publications.
Yeah, it's a photo I took myself, oddly, in my bathroom, and I laugh about it because I'm like, it's a very popular picture on the web.
Yeah, and it's not. It's a fully clothed picture. It's just it's a sexy looking photo. Anyway, RN, PhD.
None of your 19-year-old son's friends or members, are they?
Oh, wait a second. Froggy.
We've done what we can to block them. We've
Oh,
done a lot, but yeah, that's kind of out of control at this point. We certainly hope that's not the case.
Yeah.
But we go to great lengths to block them.
Whatever.
Dude, can I come
Whatever,
over?
Allie.
Well, but listen, they're
Live under your rock.
But listen, but they're over 18, so you know, Allie, that it certainly is a possibility.
Hey, Billy, let's go play video games at your house.
Hey, Fester, can you please stop being obnoxious to my guest?
What do we do here?
Hey, Allie.
What a jerk.
You think she can't take it?
Hey, Allie, I apologize for Fester being obnoxious.
Hey, Billy, let's go play video games. Is your mom going to be there?
Allie, I apologize for Fester.
You kiss ass.
You are just outrageous, Fester. I think
Allie,
she hung up.
Allie, you still there?
Fester.
Hello?
I don't care.
Fester, what are you doing?
You guys, shut up.
Allie, are you there? I think she's
Well,
gone.
hopefully her phone just disconnected.
Yeah,
Hopefully she
seriously.
wasn't
Oh,
offended.
let me call her right
Yeah.
back. Fester.
She's going to talk about making
Fester,
Are you drunk?
Stop being.
Are you high
Why-
right now?
why-
She's talking on the radio about making 300 girl a month jumping in bikinis, and she can't handle me saying, "Hey, Billy, let's have pizza at your house." Get out of here.
No, but she was saying
that's
that
not
we do
the
our
case.
best to try to block those.
yeah.
those
hang on.
She is.
Hang on.
she's
Let me
Listen.
let me try her back. Hold on a minute. Let me-
Listen, you've never met anybody who could roll like the punches like she can. all right?
every line
This
is.
this is off. She must have disconnected or something. If she hung up over that,
Fester, you made her angry.
that is not the case. You guys are drunkards.
Well, no, but there
I
are-
mean, that's
did our-
true, but
Did our phone system just die?
That might,
maybe that's what happened.
That might more likely be the case.
Hello.
Can we even get a line out?
why are so many people calling?
Is every line ringing all of a sudden?
No, it's. I think. Hey, see if anyone's on hold here. I think our phone system. Maybe you didn't piss her off.
Fester's obnoxiousness blew out the phone.
I think our phone system just died.
You didn't piss her off, but you made the phones mad.
Hold on.
Whatever.
I think I might have a line out now. My God.
Let me see if people are on calling in. Andrew, are
Do I have
people
to
calling in right now?
Do
or
I have to dial 9 again? I think our phones just died. 6.
Listen,
She's so hot she melted the phone.
I thought Fester like pissed her off. Hang on a minute.
You don't know. It still might be.
And I'm calling her back.
big deal. What do I care?
Fester, we.
Hello, you did not make me mad.
Yeah.
You lied.
All right, hold on a minute. Ally Rae, what happened to the phone? Did it just go dead?
All of a sudden cut off. I
Yeah.
assumed you were done with the segment. Yeah.
No, not at all. Or,
Allie,
you know.
Did you hear it? MJ's sitting here chastising me, thinking you can't take a little good-natured joking back and forth.
Oh no, I'm totally good with
See,
good-heartedness.
MJ, I'm telling you, nobody gets. She gets it. Let me tell you what else she gets. She gets a McLaren every month. Okay, that's the kind of money she's rolling in.
Allie, anyway,
joking.
Fester's always been pretty obnoxious, but for whatever reason, he's even more obnoxious in the last year for some reason. So,
Listen,
Ally Rae, I'm glad you didn't hang up on us, but I'm also not happy that our phone system just took a dump.
yeah.
So, Ally Rae, thanks for coming on. I'm sure we'll talk to you again.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. You have a great day.
Thanks, Allie.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right.
No free password.
And for $12 a month, she'll send you a private message.
Is our phone system back now? My God, it just
You got so defensive
died.
of your new crush.
Well, she's not my new crush.
I mean, the way you jumped my
because
business.
I thought she hung up because you were
What does she look like? I gotta see what she looks like.
Roxanne was
She's beautiful.
Roxanne, was he obnoxious?
Let me see her.
He was par for the course for
Okay,
Fester.
first of all,
He was exactly what he is.
you ask her to divulge her entire financial
That's her?
portfolio.
Yes.
She doesn't get her ass chapped, and then I make a couple of let's go have pizza at your house. Get out of here.
I'm pretty sure with pictures like that, she's used to her
Yeah,
son's
seriously.
friends being like, "Your mom's hot."
Well,
dude."
listen, if she has a 19-year-old son,
38.
her friends.
She's also a veteran, guys. We didn't.
Great.
Oh my God.
She's a veteran as well.
Yeah.
She was in the military.
That's what it says on her Instagram.
Oh, that's fantastic.